Well, they don't call him the... Alongside Brock Heward in the booth, I'm Kate Scott. And Brock, we usually at this point talk about a quarterback, talk about a game-breaking running. The season's still just getting started. We're off in week 3. Starting from the 5. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. So here are the Browns now, headed out for their first drive. Leading them out, already a leader of this offense in just his first season, this rookie from USC.
Katie certainly produced a lot of highlights last week, but he gave the defense a couple as well on those interceptions. And I don't care how many touchdowns as a quarterback you throw in a game, you turn it over a couple times at a loss, put your defense out there a few more times, those moments you remember. What should really be driving him to get the win this week.
And he's tackled for a short gain. A look at his numbers on the ground from last week here. Eight yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down. Pass play coming here. Cut out left. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. He'll throw it. That's caught for the first. And he'll get it up to the 44. Give him 9 on that play, and it's enough for the first.
That's what we call situational football. You spend all week working on your nickel passing game package to take advantage of third downs just like that.
From the 44-yard line now, 1st and 10. And the receiver's going to take this one on the jet sweep. And he won't win the race to the outside. That run's bottled up at the line. Call it no gain on that run, and they face 2nd and 10. Throwing now from the gun. Splits a couple of defenders and completes it. And he's going to go down right along the midfield stripe. Niners countering with a 5th defensive back on this 3rd down. From midfield now. Completed to his running back. It's a gain of 27 yards to move the chains.
So many cool fundamentals on display right there, Kate. Look the ball into your hands, number 1. Don't turn your eyes away from it before it gets to you. And then when you've got that catch secured, snap that head forward and find that space upfield to turn a good play into a great play.
They have themselves another 1st and 10. Here's the lone back on the handoff. And he may have just reached the edge of the red zone before going down. Now after the run, we see some trainers headed out for an injured player who was shaken up. 2nd down now, 7 to go. Slot man motioned over. Back to the well again. And this play reaches the 12-yard line before the stop is made. 8 yards on the gain, and the drive continues forward.
I think with that call, they were trying to set him up with a short 3rd down run, but he said, nope, not on my watch. I'll just go get it all right here. Now, playbook's wide open for 1st and 10.
And this one's stopped at the 3-yard line.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you can depend on.
And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away. 3rd down, 1 yard to go. Back to throw. Ooh, that looked like a pick for a second, but it hits the end zone grass. They are very fortunate to get this one back, but now they've got 4th down. Looking for a throw here. And he's going to take this one in for the Cleveland touchdown. The Browns finish up an excellent opening series. Well, you couldn't ask for a better start to a game than that. The offense taking it all the way down the field and finishing with 6.
These opening drives, Kate, are such tone setters. It is why every offense loves to script their first 15 plays, right? Everybody knows what's coming. Allows you during the practice week to get into rhythm, but even better when you're that sharp, that crisp, and you finish off and get the early lead.
That one right down the middle. And the Browns will jump out to a 7-0 lead. The Browns have it on the tee, and they will kick it away here. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. He's stopped on the return at the 27. So here come the 49ers now to take over for the first time. And we'll get a chance to see someone still in the early stages of their career, this third-year QB.
You know, Kate, sometimes they say great quarterbacks are like great point guards. And much like we measure point guards in basketball with the assist-to-turnover ratio, and you love a 3-to-1 assist-to-turnover ratio that will win you ball games, same with quarterbacking. 3 touchdowns, 1 pick, and a big old win last week.
Lone back gets the handoff. Has room down the left sideline. Touchdown, San Francisco! The 49ers finish off their opening drive. Wow, just sensational speed from the back that time, Brock. He found a seam, got through it, and he was gone.
You know, it's one thing, Kate, to have singles hitters, right? And you love those, and you appreciate guys that can get on base. But it's the home run hitters that are the difference makers, and what a big-time effort.
That one splits the uprights. And the 49ers start off well to tie things 7-7. The 49ers have it on the tee as they kick it away here. That's going to be taken in at the 8. And pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. Second drive coming up for this Cleveland offense. They'll try to emphasize what worked on their last drive, which ended, Brock, in a touchdown. Throwing now on first down. Hauled in left side. And he'll go down after fighting his way to the 32. Second down now, 7 to go. From the 32. Caught quickly on the slant. And he's up to the 35-yard line as they reel him in. 3rd and 4 coming up now. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Part of what's earned him status, Brock, is one of the league's better tight ends. Are those hands, right? His dependable hands. So shouts to the defense there because he wasn't able to hang on that time.
Kate, it's one thing for these defenders to separate a receiver from the ball, but to do so on a stud tight end, that's big time.
The 49ers and their running back about to get back to work. And get that big old marker out. Cross a major number off his roadmap after that last drive. He's reached one of the marks that every back strives to hit at some point during the season. They go play action on first. Stepping up, and he's going to run. It's out of harm's way after stringing together some nice yards on that run. Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1.
At the 26-yard line.
Throwing with a blitz on the way. Hits him on the in route. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Just get this guy touches. I don't care how, I don't care when. Just find unique ways to get this running back the ball, and over time, he's going to make you pay.
Has a lane past the 45. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains.
Those unsung heroes, those big guys up front on the O-line, well, let's give them a little love right here, okay? They don't always get the attention they deserve on the broadcast, but let me tell you, they played a huge role in that big old run.
Going to the ground again on first. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
It didn't look like he ever really got a chance to fully get that play started, Kate. Just not enough time for him to work before they were all over him making that stop.
Here's 2nd and 11. He's got a man left. He'll head out of bounds after a small gain. Following that completion, remember the O-line looks to be in some pain. They're headed out to take a look at him now. So a tough spot now. This is 3rd and 9. Setting up a throw. Complete beyond the marker. And they're going to haul him down a step before the 30, right at the 31. Pickup of 12 on that play. And it brings up a San Francisco 1st down. Out of the option, he's going to keep it going right. Oh, he lost the football. Oh, and they pick it up. Time to push for that marker. And he has it down officially to the red zone at the 20. Give him 11 yards, Brock, and a fresh set of downs. Almost the impact play this defense was searching for, but they could only get half the job done, partner. Fumble forced, but they couldn't recover.
I'll tell you what else it forces, though. That coordinator, that play caller on the other side, now got a little bit of doubt about his ball handlers. Got to have better ball security.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
And right there's the danger, Kate, when you put the ball in the air. How many times do we see these coordinators, when you get a nice run, right, you gain some steam on the ground, you stick with the ground game. They don't. They call the pass, and the defense reacts, and reacts well with a sack.
All right, here we go. 2nd down. Trying again, following the sack. Finds him on the slant. Decent gain here, but short of the 1st.
Good luck defending that short yardage slant. Just not going to happen. There's a reason this is a go-to play for just about any quarterback in every situation.
They just get the play off. Touchdown, San Francisco! So, Brock, this offense starting to find its rhythm a bit as they finish things with a touchdown there to give them the lead.
And the key word there that you said is finish, because you want to have that mindset, even early in the game, that field goals aren't going to cut it. So that's great work to make sure they finish with 6 points.
Lining up now to try the extra point. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the 49ers take the lead here, 14-7 in the 1st. That's the end of our 1st quarter. 3 more to go still on Monday night. It's a 14-7 game. Back to Levi Stadium right after this. The 49ers have it on the tee as they kick it away here. Fielded at the 7. Returns looking good so far. And great starting field position here as they bring him down beyond the 40. The Browns getting their offense out there. They've stalled out since that 1st touchdown, Brock, while their opponents have done the opposite. They've heated up, and their original 7-point lead, now a deficit of 7. Gets this one to Patrick. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. They go play action here. This is complete to Patrick. And they make the tackle at the 38. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the 1st down. New set of downs for him at the 38. Back now, pressure on its way. Has him on the quick hitter. And he runs this to the 25 before being brought down. Give him 13 on that play. And that gives the Browns a 1st. Now they'll throw out of the gun. Short pass brought in. And he'll go down here at the 16.
That is the epitome of staying on schedule. That kind of completion right there on first down, well, it opens up the entirety of the playbook for second down. Third and short in your back pocket, you can get even more aggressive and take that shot.
So tough to stay set when you've got defenders doing everything they can to make you jump, and, well, they got one of them to move that time. Back to the line they go. It's second down. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. And he doesn't see a window he likes, so he just got rid of that one, and then brings up third down.
You really want those throws to be like clockwork for your offense. Every team needs to hit passes in that short to intermediate range to effectively move the ball.
Pass complete, screenplay. And he stopped just before he reaches the red zone at the 21.
It's plays like that, Kate, right, wrong. Where I sit and judge a defense, I judge the awareness. I judge how well that coordinator's got him equipped to see what's going on the field, and not just see it, but attack it. And they devoured that screen game on third down. Anytime you start sniffing that red zone and you don't score 6, you only come away with 3 points, not what you were looking for on the call sheet.
We've got a good one here. They've cut the lead to 4 as they send it away. Return coming from the 6. He stopped on the return at the 27. The 49ers returning their offense and this running back to the field. And they've gone to him as a receiver to complement his presence in the backfield, Brock, to some good early results. They're out and set, 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing. Built up this one off to his running back, complete. And this one gets to the 33-yard line before it's stopped. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4.
At the 33-yard line.
Throwing from the gun. Looking underneath, and the back brings it in. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Here's a throw. Puts his body on the line, and he got it. Give him 18 yards on that play, Brock, and it gets him a 1st down.
This entire play, Kate, depends on how well he can separate from his man. You get man-to-man coverage, it's really about 2 things, separation and trust. Because QBs want to throw it before he breaks, that's the trust, and then they got to believe that that separation can create the big play down the field.
Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And they bring him down. Looks like he got it to the 27.
Well, that doesn't net a 1st down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
They'll send him over right. From the 27. Finds him over the middle. And he gets this down to the 13-yard line. They gain 14 on the play. And that's a 49er 1st down. From the red zone now. The throw is caught. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
This is one of those kind of win-win situations. Both sides feel good. As an offense, I get a completion. I get a win. As a defense, I keep everything in front of me. I make the tackle for a short gain. I get a win, too. Sometimes you can get to win-win.
And this one doesn't go far.
Hey, Kate, you know this from covering the Seahawks, calling their preseason game. When Pete Carroll was there, if he said it once, he said it 100 times. Stay on top, stay on top, stay on top. You'll give up a short little out route like that, but just stay on top of the deep threat.
Forced out to his right. Oh, he was on the move, and so was the defense, and they take him down. And the defense comes through to back him up ahead of 4th down.
I know we talk about rhythm a lot when it comes to music, but it's the same thing with a quarterback and his protection. This QB was in rhythm, but they knocked the notes out of him on that one.
On comes the field goal unit to try this one for the 49ers. This is a 35-yard look from the right hash. The 13-year pro still doing what he does as he puts this through. And add 3 to their lead as it extends to 7.
That's a type of long, sustained drive that takes some of the starch out of your opponent. The only negative is that the kicking team was out there for a field goal and not an extra point. But they do come away with 3.
Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. Cleveland's offense all set to take over. They'll look to knot up this game right now as they trail 17-10. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Simple dive up the middle. And he found some running room for a nice gain. Call it 9 yards. Looked like a first for a moment. It's 2nd and 1. Throwing now off play action. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. And the 49ers will take over as he records his first interception of our season. Well, Brock, they could have gone run to set up 3rd and short, or they could air it out and try for more. They picked the latter, and the coverage was ready for it.
Sure was, Kate, and this is why I play in this position. You've got to have a short memory. You must flush it. I love the decision to be aggressive. I always fall on that side of the coin, but when you throw a pick in that situation, such a manageable 2nd down, well, you got to learn from it, move on, and certainly flush it away.
They'll head up 1st and 10 from the 42. They're going to throw here to begin the drive. And for the first time, one of his throws doesn't find a home. It's incomplete, but boy, what a streak he had to begin this game. Couldn't connect on 1st. It's 2nd down. They'll motion him out of the backfield. Throwing the out route complete.
Kid, I can't tell you how good that is. Anticipating the outcut, having the ball on the way before the receiver's head even turns. He puts it on him so that receiver can easily get out of bounds for the nice gain.
3rd down from the gun. Hits him on the out route. And he's able to drive this to the 29 before the stop. It's a gain of 4 there. And it brings up a San Francisco 1st down. So it's the 2-minute warning here from the home of the faithful. The 49ers pushing for a bigger lead before halftime. Throwing it again here. And they get this all the way down to the 16-yard line. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12. All set up now for 1st and 10. Working inside the red zone. This throw is caught. And they'll advance this down to the 5-yard line. A nice pickup of 11 there, Brock, and they'll have 1st and goal to figure out.
1st and goal at the 5-yard line.
He'll throw it yet again. And they're going to take this in for the San Francisco touchdown. The 49ers grow their lead just before halftime. Well, good luck stopping the big fella that close to the goal line, Brock. I've always thought that the distance right there is just made for tight ends to score touchdowns.
Yeah, and it's not just the sport that you also love to cover in basketball. It's all about matchups. You get near the red zone and into the end zone, matchups become critical. And when you got a dude like this that's a mismatch maker, you feed him.
That one right down the middle. And the 49ers double their lead to 14. The 49ers have it on the tee as they kick it away here. Return starts at the 3. And this drive will start inside the 25. The Browns going on offense here very late in the half. And down a couple of scores, Brock. They probably try to get this into field goal range to trim that lead before halftime. Looking to throw here and shake off that previous INT. And a man is there to knock that away. That one vehemently swatted away. And it's going to be 2nd down. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. Rolling left, buying some time. And they get to him as he was trying to make something happen. We get a timeout here taken by the 49ers. That's going to be their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. And the 49ers in a nickel set. 3rd down coming. Well, last play didn't work out too well. Looks like they're going ground game now. And this one does not go far. San Francisco calls it 2nd timeout. The Browns are lining up to punt. And this is the 2nd time he's been brought on to kick it. His first effort went 47 yards. Brock looks to have a little more into this one. And he collects the fair catch just inside the 35. No return on that punt. And they'll take over with minimal time remaining in the half. 19 seconds remain in our opening half. Let's see what they do with it. Trying to throw here out of the gun. Makes the grab in bounds left side. And he's going to go down right along the midfield stripe. Only one play in, Brock, and this drive already to midfield. From midfield now. And that's going to fall incomplete. We're down to 9 seconds left.
Those passes get more and more difficult as you try to get aggressive downfield. I love the call. I love pushing the ball down the field. But the windows in the throwing lanes aren't there long. And it only takes a little bit for a throw to be off.
Passing struggles bleeding over from that last play. He's forced to get rid of this one. So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down. Now a give on the counter. And he's going to be brought down after reaching the 43. So we're halfway through this contest from Santa Clara, California. The hometown 49ers out in front. As we send things over to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando for the EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach?
All right, Kate. Thanks very much. More from you and the old quarterback momentarily. But first, let's give everyone a look at what's going on around the NFL. We'll start over in Texas at AT&T Stadium in Arlington, where it was definitely a game with some intrigue, as you can see by the scoreline. The Cardinals get back over 500 as they win their 2nd in 3 tries. From there, we're off to check out another game, and you can see they are scoreless as they play the 2nd quarter. Lastly, let's check on one final game for you. And you can see they are scoreless as they play the 2nd quarter. The highlights are fairly one-sided to this point. It's a 2-touchdown difference here at the break. But I wouldn't call this one over just yet. I think there could still be some fireworks yet to come.
As always, a hat tip to Coach for his hard work during the break. Kids, we're happy to welcome y'all back for the start of our 3rd quarter. Here's a return from the 7. He's got a lane up past the 30. The 40. At the 20. And he's going to score. Touchdown, San Francisco. The 49ers make it a 3-possession game. Well, when it's set up perfectly, Brock, and you get an exciting return man back there fielding it, wow, there are not many plays in football more exciting than taking a kick back for 6.
Find those blockers, follow those blockers, and then step on the gas. So simple for me to describe, yet so tough to execute on the field.
What do you think, Brock? Can we get dueling kick return touchdowns, huh? Let's find out. The kick is away. Has this at the 6. This return makes it up to the 25. The Cleveland offense headed out for this first series of the 2nd half. In that first half, they just couldn't keep up the pace, but they're going to be the ones setting the pace here to begin this 3rd quarter. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Dropping back to throw. He's on the move. He's keeping it. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
Tick, 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 tick. You know, his internal clock right there told him it was time to escape, and good thing he listened to it. He was able to make something out of nothing and at least move them forward.
Short pass caught by his tight end. And he reaches the 35 before going out. 1 yard, all that's needed. This is 3rd and inches. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And his short gain gets them a new set of downs.
That is your old school meat and potatoes call right there. Don't even think about throwing it. Just rush it ahead and get what you need.
Throwing now on 1st down. Complete out to the right. And he'll get it up to the 44. 2nd and 3 now. Lone back in the backfield, and they give it to him. And the struggles continue for him tonight. He's only able to get back to the line. All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. They'll try and throw it here. That's going to be an incomplete pass on the throw to the right.
I think I could see his eyes from the booth. He was envisioning the return and simply dropped it. You got to secure the pick before anything else.
Punt team on, and they'll send this one away. The 49ers ready for their next series, led out on offense by their quarterback. And as we see some of the highlights from their showing, his work a big part of why they're in front right now. Having a nice, solid game as their offensive leader. I think we can say he's had a firm grip on the wheel and has really driven them to this advantage. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. He's dropping back to throw. Completed to his running back. And he's short of the first after a mild gain. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4.
2nd and 4 at the 26-yard line.
Pass play now. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's tackled with a 1st down yardage.
That's just great instincts. Go air it out on 2nd down rather than just play conservative and run it. They hit a weak point in the coverage and don't need to worry about 3rd down at all.
Running it now out of the gun. And they've got him behind the line for a big loss.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
Now he'll throw off the play fake. He throws a bullet to the center of the field. And he's there to send that one away, incomplete. Great defensive effort to reject that one. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long. He's going to throw this one. That's caught for the 1st. Hits the 20. And they're going to take this in for the San Francisco touchdown. The 49ers push their lead further to start the half. I love plays like this, Brock. Sometimes you just got to ask your dude, show me what you got, man. Show off those wheels, and he did just that.
Yeah, beauty in simplicity, right?
Yep.
Now, when you run that fly route, you got to win right from the jump. And you got to protect yourself from the sideline, too. Don't get pushed to the boundary. Give your quarterback room to throw it up, and you can find pay dirt.
That one splits the uprights. And the 49ers continue piling onto this lead. The 49ers have it on the tee as they kick it away here. Kickoff taken at the 3. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. The Cleveland offense back out and getting set for the drive. And this has become must-score territory now every time out as they trail by a full 4 possessions in this 2nd half. Throwing it to start this drive. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. No dice on that prior pass. Here's second down. Lone back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. And he's going to be brought down up at the 28-yard line. Drive in dire straits. It's 3rd and 9. Now looking to throw. Chased out to his... Trying to get away from the pressure, but he can't, and they drop him. And the defense comes through. That's going to back him up and bring up 4th down.
I think we can officially call this pile-on mode. They've been the better group all game. You felt it. This quarterback, well, he certainly felt the brunt of it. The rest of the way, Kate, this may be time to pad those stats and keep on pressing against a group that has had no answers for him up front.
The Browns are lined up to punt. And after that drive went backwards, he's going to send this one forward. Averaging a little under 50 a kick so far, Brock, as he gets away another one. And he's calling for a fair catch, which is made at the 33-yard line. Now out comes the San Francisco offense. And taking a look at these highlights, Brock, just a reminder of the type of game that they have had throwing the football. It really has been the key to their success.
Yeah, they've just not only stayed on schedule here, Kate. Man, they've made some music, right? Great rhythm.
Yeah.
Not just ahead of schedule, but huge plays have followed. We've seen a lot of different looks and wrinkles throughout this performance, and it's been a joy to watch.
They'll come out throwing. Short pass brought in. And he's touched down about 5 yards shy of that 1st down marker.
Kate, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. When one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
And they push this down to the opposing 47-yard line. The end result there, 15 yards and a first. They'll throw it. An alert play defensively there. Got a hand on it to tip it away, and that makes it 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
Still sticking with the passing game. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
Brings up a 3rd down and 10 yards to go.
Back to throw now. Escapes the pocket. He's running for it. And he's stopped at the 31-yard line. 16 yards on the play. And that's a 49er 1st down.
As long as these are the results he's getting, they're going to be just fine with him calling his own number. He does such a good job of seeing the field and knowing when it's his time to take it himself.
They've got 1st down from the 31. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Completed over the middle. And he's able to take this one down to the 25. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4.
2nd and 4 at the Browns' 25-yard line.
He'll look to throw. Complete out to the right side. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
I'm sure Coach, the play caller, doesn't mind making the job a little bit easier. You know, play calling's a lot simpler and easier when you count on the offense to move the chains on those early downs.
1st down from the red zone. It's inside the 10. And he's going to be tackled, but still all the way down to the 6. It's a double-digit gain, 10 yards, and now they've got 1st and goal. Throwing from the gun here. The shot to the end zone is incomplete.
QBs, Well, they're a lot like the great shooters in the NBA. Hey, listen, sometimes you're going to miss. You just got to shake it off and keep shooting away.
They are throwing it again. Has it in close. And he'll go down shy of the end zone. They mark him at the 4. They've held him out twice. Here we go. 3rd and goal. They're throwing it. Getting out to his left. Oh, he was on the move, but so was the defense, and they take him down. And they're headed in reverse after that sack.
This defense has been trying like mad to do anything to disrupt the rhythm, get the QB off his spot. It's got to be a massive relief to see their efforts paid off on that play.
On comes the field goal unit to try this one for the 49ers. A pretty automatic look for him from the left. And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. Only 1 quarter remains in our final game of the week. That's the end of the 3rd. And after that last second score in the 3rd, we'll resume play with a kickoff. The 49ers have it on the tee as they kick it away here. This return starts at the 5. He's got a lane up past the 30. They'll take over at the 39-yard line. Nice return there. Back out now comes the Browns offense. And I'm sure they're tired of bringing out the punter, Brock. They're hopefully going to give him some rest this time around and find some points to go after that lead. Back to pass on 1st and 10. Finds him over the middle. And he has it up towards midfield before he's taken down at the 47. 2nd and 3 now. From the 47. Finds his man over the middle. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage. So after that completion, we've got a player in some visible discomfort. And here come the trainers to get him some help. Ball on the 45, 1st and 10. Back to throw. That one's complete, right side. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5. Throwing it again here. Connecting on the slant. And they bring him down around the 34.
It's a gain of 6.
A new set of downs awaits him. Here's 1st and 10. Looking right, and he finds him. And he's able to take this one down to the 25.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight end short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Now there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
And he stopped just before he reaches the red zone at the 21. It's a gain of 4. And that's good for a Cleveland 1st down. Another carry for him. And they try to power it forward, but only a couple of yards there.
You know, they got some positive yards. That's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together, get 1st downs against the better defenses in this league.
And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. They got 2 yards there, and that leaves him with 3rd down and 5. Back-to-back carries here. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. Just 1 yard on the play. That leaves him with 4th and 4. Throwing now from the gun. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. And the 49ers will take over as he records his 1st interception of our season. Well, they had one last gasp to try to make something happen here in the red zone, Brock. Just wasn't there. This defense too locked in, coming up with the interception.
Yeah, it's the work they do on those first 3 downs to get to this 4th down, like a pitcher does, to get to an 0-2 count. They know it's their advantage. And once that offense decides to go for it on 4th down, a good chance they're going to get that stop. And oh, by the way, a few style points and add it to the stat sheet with the INT.
Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10.
Let's go. Roll. Reload. Bravo switch.
A give now from the gun. And he's brought down for a loss.
I talked to a bunch of different GMs, Kate, especially around draft time, and they all say the same thing. Linebackers are so hard to find. It's hard to transition from the college game that's in so much space to this game where you've got to play in a phone booth, yet have that explosiveness to chase a play on the outside down like that linebacker just did.
And not a lot of room for him as he's brought down. It's a 3-yard pickup. That's going to leave him facing 3rd and 10.
It's a gain of 3. Brings up 3rd and 9.
Looking to the air here. Finds a man right side. And this one gets to the 33-yard line before it's stopped. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a 1st down.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum and keep that defense on its heels.
They'll run here from the gun. And he drives that front backward on a gain of 4.
He'll expect more from himself on those type of plays, but there is nobody that's going to complain about that one. If you can do math, 4 plus 4 plus 4 equals a 1st down.
And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot.
Ooh, I like that. I really like that execution to move the chains. Now that 3rd down call that they had ready, well, they could stick it right back in their pocket for a later occasion.
They'll run here on 1st down. And he's got it up to midfield and into Browns territory. Give him a few yards on that run. It's 2nd and 7. Now we're on the counter. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. They pick up 1 on the run. Need more, though. That takes him to 3rd and 5.
Brings up 3rd and 5.
Throwing from the gun. He has the 1st over the middle. And they get this down roughly to the 34-yard line. Give him an even 10 yards on the play. And it brings up a San Francisco 1st down.
Boy, they sure found the right route at the right time to hit the soft spot in that coverage. And that slant, it goes for big yardage.
We've reached the 2-minute warning in Santa Clara. 49ers looking at a 3-0 start to the season. Here's 1st and 10 from the 34. Right up the gut. And they beat him to the edge. That run stopped back at the line. No progress on 1st down, and that'll bring up 2nd and 10.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 34-yard line.
They give it to him again. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs.
Had the 1st down by a comfortable margin right there. Remember that play call. Put that one away. Could be a money play for them the next time they're in a similar spot.
First down, and they go right back to him. And he's into the front for a gain of about 2.
You know, not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. The type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
So the 49ers earn the win in this one. And they're continuing to survive among the final remaining unbeaten teams across the NFL, as they're now up to a 3-0 start. So for Brock Eward, our incredible crew, everybody here at EA Sports, I'm Kate Scott signing off. We'll see you next time. It's a win for the 49ers, as we'll see you next time from Santa Clara.